Welcome guys. Welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Today, we're going to look at the TA of Harmony. This TA was requested by our Discord member, Matt. He requested a TA on Harmony 1 and he shall get one. If you guys want to request any TA or join just a general chat or discussion on crypto, you guys are welcome to join. The Discord server link will be provided down below. We are going to talk about the short-term and long-term price prediction of Harmony 1. We're also going to look at the Fear and Greed Index, altcoin season index. We're going to look at the different dominance of stablecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. And in the end, we're also going to look at the price action of Bitcoin because everything is correlated with Bitcoin. That is also a key factor. Anyway, guys, let's dive into it and analyze. And let's look at the weekly chart, the long-term price prediction for Harmony 1. We had a beautiful up run, hit the supply zone, back to the demand zone and back to the supply zone. However, we did manage to make a double top, which is of course a bearish formation. If you have followed my channel, you already know this. If you have not, consider to subscribe to my channel and you will learn these kind of things, guys. And you're probably sitting around there and wondering what the hell that does mean in English. Well, let me try to explain that in my broken English. So supply zone is where there's a lot of tokens being ready to sell off. We also say that when the supply is greater than demand, which literally means there's not a lot of liquidity, not enough money to buy the token. Right over this area, there's a lot of activity, a lot of sellers ready just to sell their tokens and the one token, right? Therefore, we call it the supply zone. And once we, as you guys see, once we hit that, it did try to go above it. But again, the supply zone, which we call a resistance zone, let's just call it resistance zone, is easy to understand, was way too hard. And it tanked all the way to the demand zone. The demand zone is the buy zone. We call also the support area. That is the opposite of the other thing. That is what we call when the demand is greater than the supply. So when the demand is a lot more what the supply is, there's a lot of natural interest in this token, and of course the value increase, all right, time appreciation, all right. This is important to understand. And again, hit the supply zone and perfectly just jump right back down again. Perfect. You guys just learned the supply zone and demand zone. You guys are now TA expert level 1. So where are we going from now on, right? We are again in the weekly, the long term. So again, this take weeks before it unfolds, but just let's look at the resistance level and the support areas, guys. TA 101, we have to look at these areas. What can we use? We can use the VPVR to see where there's a lot of resistance or support. And what we can see right here, at 020 and 019, there's a lot of heavy resistance right there. So we have to go above this in the weekly and hold this as support if we want to have reversal or continuation. If it doesn't go above this, we are still stuck here and we can get rejected and go back down to our buy zone or demand zone. So this is the first tool we can use. The second tool we can use now is the FIB tools. Now there's the FIB retracement, or that is the trend-based FIB extension. If you can follow my channel, you know I love to use the trend-based FIB extension. So we can take our trend-based FIB extension, take the lowest to the highest and to the second lowest, all right, and just look at right over here. It's like magic, guys. Now we can see the next resistance, all right. We can see at the moment that it hit the 0.236 and it got rejected. This was also the FIB level telling us there's a lot of resistance here, and lo and behold, look at the VPVR is saying exactly the same things, right? So this is one way you can see where there will be resistance, and what we can see at the moment is heavy resistance. We have to go above this area, all right. There's also the 21 SMA and so on. I will show you that in a moment, guys, but just keep an eye on this. Once we are above this, we have to have a continuation to the upside and go over the golden pocket. Again, once we are above these key areas, we are making higher highs. When we are above 0.5, we are making a higher high, and that means we have a confirmation for uptrend switch, all right, a reversal. So to look at where the resistance are, we can see that the resistance and what the FIB levels are telling us is around this areas, right? Let's look at this, and around, again, a lot of resistance right over here. Again, a lot of resistance, and we are looking at it right here. And let's see if there's more resistance. Yeah, there's resistance also at this. This is a key area, right? Right over here. So we also have to take care of right there. Support area right over here. Can go lower in my opinion, but right over here. Did we lock it? Let's lock it. And let's lock it. These are the key areas you guys have to focus on, all right? And what you also can see is something else. I don't know if you guys are seeing, but just look at right here. We have a decreasing volume and a decreasing price action, all right? This is important to understand in TA world. Now, if price action, let me show you, if price action just went up, right? And the volume went down, I will get out of that trade. That's 100% sure, because I'm not going to go into that trade where there's a volume decreasing and a price action just going up, all right? That's just shady in my opinion. However, when the price action and the volume is going down, that is building up tension, my friends, all right? Tension means that there might likely be a higher probability, be a markup, right? So we will have a markup where there will be some kind of a high volume like this, a breakout on the average volume like this, and that means that will be reflect back to the price action. That price can just jump like this and break through all of these resistance and be used as a support instead. That is a possibility, no guarantee. I don't have a crystal ball, but that is a possibility. If we take a look at the RSI, we are below 50. What does that mean? That means we are in a downtrend. We need to go above the 50 area, the yellow line you guys are seeing. We need to go above it. It's just kissing, it's slightly kissing, and it rejected at the moment. Once we are above that, then we are in a uptrend. All right, important to understand. If you look at the RSI stock, telling us exactly the same thing. At the moment, we are oversold. Now, in my opinion, that's still a great buying opportunity. No financial advisor. I'm just saying it's a great buying opportunity when things are oversold. If you look at the MACD, we are seeing a reversal, right? We are seeing it turning to bullish momentum. It's not sure yet because I'm still seeing something different, which I will explain in a moment. However, we are still seeing in the MACD a reversal. We could also see this as a bullish ABC. Now, the probability is not that high, and a lot of people will get wrecked if this outcome happen, but it is a possibility. And let me explain you, show you guys. So we could see something like this, all right? Going over here, perfectly hitting our demand zone, going all the way here, hitting our 0.618 FIB level and tanking down back again to our demand zone. Now, around this area, people will get fearful, all right, and panic sell, most likely. So we have this ABC correction, all right. Now, this is actually a bullish formation for usually once we have this big ABC correction in the weekly, we also see some upside, all right. Right after this, we can see a huge momentum all the way to our our supply zone before we might get rejected, or if we see any volume, we can actually break this. And once we break this, all right, because we have a double button, a double V pattern, which is extreme bullish pattern in the weekly, we are in price discovery, which means there's a lot of resistance. So once we break this, all right, once we break this, we are in price discovery. Understand this word, because that means there's not a lot of resistance, and then the only thing we need is a lot of volume, a lot of buyers, and then the FOMO kicks in and we will have a new all-time high. But again, guys, these are only probabilities, no guarantees at all. Always do your own due diligence before you invest in any coins. A high risk, volatile market, and you can literally get wrecked and lose all your money. So please, always do your own due diligence. Now, if we take a look at the daily chart, it's almost the same story with the demand zone, supply zone. Again, the FIB level perfectly matching. Just look at here, getting rejected over here, using this FIB level as the FIB level 0236 as a support, getting back to the FIB level 0.5 before I got rejected, and then using the last FIB level. So FIB level is just working like a charm, all right? And if you look just right to the right side, we are seeing the VPVR are saying exactly the same thing. And the demand zone are strong support zone, guys. There's a lot of buy in these areas. What I'm also noticing is the double V pattern forming, which we call the bullish double bottom, all right? However, it is getting resistant at exactly this area as we talked about before. So this is a huge resistance. However, if we manage to break through this area, we can see again price above the 2 cent, sorry. All right, so 2 cent will be the golden pocket and also be a support area. So keep an eye on this, guys. If we take a look at the RSI right over here, we are at the moment above 50 in the RSI, great. We are an option as we are seeing. We are trying to make a higher high. We have a lower high. We've been trying to make a higher high to have a continuation or reversal. So that's perfect as a confirmation right over there. And we look at the RSI stock. Well, at the RSI stock, we are overbought. All right, that means we need to calm down. All right, we need to go sideways, consolidate before we see new high again to break it. And we need more volume. The volume is actually, its volume is all right, not perfect, but it's all right. As you guys are seeing here, we still, this is the yellow one. You guys see this is the average volume. We need to go above the average volume. As soon as we go above the average volume, then the price will increase and we will go above these resistance levels. All right. If we jump back to the weekly chart, guys, and focus on one thing more, that is the SMA, right? The 21, 30, and 50 SMA. They are actually key areas and important areas to look at, because it also tells us if we have a reversal and also tell us the resistance level. As you guys can see here, again, FIB level, VPR, and the SMA are telling at the moment this is a heavy resistance. So 50 SMA is a heavy resistance. Once we go above this 50 SMA, we can use the SMA, like I said before, as a support before we see any continuation or any reversal, guys. So keep an eye on that. Once we are above all these SMAs, especially 21, we have a strong bullish upside. All right, we can use it as a great support, but at the moment they are resistance level. We need to go over. We need volume. We need volume at the moment. Once we have these volume and they reflect back to the price action, we go above 21 SMA, we go above this FIB level and the VPR, the resistance level is broken, and then we can use it as support. A fast look at the fear and greed index, we can see we are in greed 55. We have been mostly in fear and extreme fear, but we are turning to greed. Now, they can mean two things. Either this is a great sell indicator that when we are too greedy, we have to sell, or that we are now turning and have a reversal for the upside, and this can actually push the price more to the upside. However, normally when we are in a bull market and we are getting way too greedy, I always personally take some money off the table, but at the moment we are not that greedy in my opinion, and this can just mean that we are still pushing the price to upside. Now, if you look at the altcoin season index, this tells us if we are in altcoin season, and a lot of people are saying we're in altcoin season. This indicator, well, according to this indicator, that's telling us we are in a Bitcoin season and we're not close to altcoin season. And if we just look at the top performance, we can see waves. Wow, waves is still keeping going up. What the hell? I need to look at that. But we can see that a lot of altcoins are not performing that well in 90 days. Top performance have been these few coins, and Rune is one of them. I actually made a tier of Rune. I got 50% in profit. You guys can check that video out. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin price, I'm not going to depth about Bitcoin. I already did it. That we can see that Bitcoin is getting oversold, overbought in RSI and the RSI stock, which mean that we can get some retracement right before we see some more upside. Just be aware when Bitcoin goes down heavily, usually altcoin is correlated and will correct itself. That means it can go down lower. You like drag one harmony down with it. A fast look at the market dominance of Bitcoin dominance, altcoins, Ethereum, and stablecoin dominance. We can actually see that Bitcoin dominance is in a rising wedge. Usually mean then there'll be some retracement. The retracement could be around here, which it did. And the second and third will be here. Now, what does that mean for the altcoin? That means the altcoin can actually outperform Bitcoin in price. All right, not in price, in performance, sorry. So keep an eye on this, guys. It's easy to use and it will help you tremendous with your trading. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, consider to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. I will appreciate that. You guys are welcome to join our Discord server. The link will be provided down below. So yeah, guys, see you in the Discord server.